Kuntusadet, after the big hoopla over Thailand's withdrawal from the World Heritage Committee, I think people have calmed down a bit, including Kun Apisit Vechachiwa, and also the letter from the UNESCO director,
Yes.
which sounds to me quite sympathetic to Thailand, although, you have to read between the lines. Is it a case of, stop and go now? Maybe the caretaker government is saying that, well, let the new government decide. We have just tendered a letter of intention to quit, but maybe we won't quit after all.
Yes, things seem to be quite, calming down when it comes to the UNESCO.
Yep.
But between Thailand and Cambodia, and between the Democrat Party and the Pheu Thai Party, it's very hot. Things are heating up a lot.
Well, because of the election.
Yes, of course. But let's go back to the letter from the Director General.
Well, we have the letter here.
Kuntusadet
has the letter here from the Director of UNESCO to Apisit,
Yes.
dated June 27. You have read the letter.
Yes.
What does it sound to you? Does it sound like that UNESCO say, okay, good riddance, get out, or please don't go away, please reconsider your position?
You're correct, because this letter seems very sympathetic to Thailand, and all the wording, the Director General used the word conservation and protection of the Khao Pravihan temple.
Because Kun Suwit Kun Kiti,
this is what Thailand wanted all along, to conserve and to protect the site, not to restore the site.
Because Kun Suwit said he didn't like the word restoration, which Cambodia wanted to put in the joint statement or whatever.
Right.
But now, according to the UNESCO director, the wording won't be restoration, it's protection, conservation.
Yes, absolutely. And then the Director General also said that we did not go as far as considering the management plan for Khao Pravihan. So this is just a decision to conserve and to protect the site from any damage which could occur in the future.
So did Kun Suwit jump the gun, you think?
It seemed to me, it sounded like it.
Why did he get paranoid? Why did
that could explain why the Thai government seemed to be calming down a lot over the past 2 days. And Kun Apisit, the Prime Minister, said that we need to take a look at the wordings, what really was said during the meeting that Kun Suwit attended. So it seems that Kun Apisit is taking one step back when it comes to UNESCO and the World Heritage Committee. But
the verbal battle at home is heating up. What's it all about?
Well, it started with a reported statement from Hun Sen, the Prime Minister of Cambodia, who allegedly said, because we cannot find the original of his statement. So he allegedly said that the Thai government was doing it for political purpose. The Thai government was using this case again to try to either win the election or to delay the election or to cancel the election altogether.
Yeah, well, you expected him to say something like that.
Right.
So why did the Democrats or Apisit get so excited about it?
Maybe it's a good thing for Kun Apisit to politically to tell the public. You see, again, Hun Sen is attacking Thailand again. That is maybe what the Democrats want at the moment.
And Kun Yingluck, what did she say about Apisit on this issue?
She said something about the Prime Minister of Thailand is turning treading ground into a battlefield.
Okay.
It's the reverse of what former late Prime Minister Chachai Chunhawan used to say, turning battlefield.
No surprise there.
No surprise there.
So the whole issue now may take longer than we expected to proceed, because now the cabinet, the caretaker cabinet, has decided not to decide, meaning that they will not
send a written statement to the UNESCO.
They will let the new government after July 3rd to decide. And the new government, would take some time before it will come to tackle this issue.
Yes.
Depending on who is the prime minister, depending on which party will form the next government. But, of course, it's still boiling.
Yes.
It's still boiling there. And, whoever becomes government, we have to take this hot potato and have to decide what to do with it. Meanwhile, Hun Sen will just be sitting there and speculating who the next prime minister is.
Because it make a big difference who the next government
for
is.
Hun Sen at
For
least.
Hun Sen.
Okay, so we shall see whether Hun Sen will like the next prime minister more than the current one, or if it's the current one, how would he handle the new prime minister? So whether it's a new prime minister or the old prime minister, we decide what Thailand would do with the World Heritage issue.